We would like to take a moment here at Redline Radio to thank all of our wonderful sponsors. Detroit Auto Parts is not only the official part store of Redline Radio, but it is also home of our original studio. They have two convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, you can give a call at 216-398-7373. And as always, if you mention Redline Radio, receive 10% off your parts purchase. Growing Wings Adult Services continues to be an official sponsor of Studio Number 2 and Redline Radio. With over 7 years of experience of taking care of adults with disabilities in the Northern Ohio area, you can reach out to Lisa at 234-334-7547 today to see how Growing Wings Adult Services can help you and your family. And as testified by their many satisfied companies, Dynatech's diamond saw blades are the fastest cutting and longest lasting. Customer satisfaction is how Dynatech measures success, and their engineers are always available to help you troubleshoot and solve a problem on your job site. Dynatech is the only saw blade company recommended by the pavement marking manufacturing industry, and they're located in Elyria, Ohio. Dynatech is committed to being the top diamond saw blade company around the world. We stand behind our products, and with a warranty and customer service that keeps our customers satisfied and earns us the ranking of best in the industry. You can contact Dynatech today at 800-446-9001, or you can email them at sales@dynatech.com or visit their website, Dynatech.com. Pit Road Diecast, specializing in all current and past NASCAR diecast cars and model car kits. And you know what? It's not just diecast model car kits. Oh, no. They have movie cars, too. You could just ask Bill about that. But for all your diecast or model car kit needs, you can call Dynatech at 216-355-2347 and mention Redline Radio and get 10% off your in-store purchase. And, of course, always keep Sean from Pit Road Diecast in your thoughts, prayers, or however you want to keep her in your mind, as she is currently battling cancer. We say it on every show. You hear it. Incredible Keepsakes is the official merchandise provider of all things Red Line Radio and our show hosts. T-shirts, cups, binders, keychains, hats, mouse pads, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, you name it, and Incredible Keepsakes can make it and customize it for you. You can call 440-242-9648 or go to their website, IncredibleKeepsakes.com. And as Mike and Diane always say, cherished moments are made to last forever. Got a little storm damage from all those storms we had a couple weeks ago? Well, you know who to call, and it ain't Ghostbusters. It's Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. Bathrooms, kitchens, windows, doors, sidings, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, are you catching a pattern here, people? Residential or commercial, you can call Will today, 440-731-7654, and you tell Will that Redline Radio sent you. Congratulations to Chad Moon for being nominated as the best male frontman in Northeast Ohio in the Cleveland Music Awards this past week. But Bad Juju is the official band of Redline Radio, covering all of your favorites from the 80s and 90s. To book Bad Juju today, you contact the one and only Chad Moon, and you can do that at 440-458-0209.
To get it, they named him after a famous place in Africa. In fact, where we had one of the greatest libraries in the history of the planet was in Timbuktu, and that just happens to be his name. Bring him on. His name is Timbuktu. Yo, good morning, bro.
What's going on? What's going on?
All is well. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm phenomenal, especially after Miss Paulette's prayer. I feel like I need.
Go ahead.
I be feeling like I need that little bit of extra. You know, I got to be extra nice to get into heaven. I need my extra set of wings. That one set ain't gonna work.
Timbuktu. All right. Go ahead. It's your time, baby.
It's my time. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. It's funny. I always talk about, you know, being a bigger guy because it's literally my life. I mean, I'm on my business, so I don't really talk about nobody else. I'm on my business so well that I believe my mama when she told me that was my uncle. You know, so but it's some things I want to change, man. Some things I want to do different. You know, I want to go to my friend's house and raid their closet and wear their clothes. You know, they come to my house, they get a hoodie, and they have 4 people in there, make a whole campfire. I mean, a whole tent clubhouse. I asked to join. They said, no, we ain't got enough room for you. I'm like, oh, man. So I got my own shirt, my own clubhouse. I had s'mores in there. It was great. It was a great time. You know, I just want to do some things different. Like, you know, I want to have smaller people intercourse. I think that's a safe word to say, right?
Smaller people intercourse.
I'm just saying, man, you know, I just want to be able to lean up while my girl on top of me without her legs disappearing under my belly, you know? I just want to do some things different, you know? I want to be able to slide in the car regularly like y'all do. You know, y'all can just get right in the car. You know, me, it's like I'm trying to pop a AA battery inside a remote. You got to put the negative side in first and be positive.
I love this style.
But believe it or not, I used to be bigger than this. Man, I had lost 168 pounds. Man, it was crazy. I was just trying to see my kahunas again. That's all. You know, they say big dudes can't see that Johnson. That's not true. See mine just fine. My kahunas, however, it's like a childhood friend. We just keep in touch. Usually around cleaning time. You know, my mom taught me good maintenance. She taught me good maintenance. You know, she said you can't be big and stink. You know, it's not safe. It's not safe. You know, I'm bigger and I'm from Cleveland, so you know, women sometimes flock to me because I'm like the best thing of heat. You know, they don't really want nothing from me. They just want some heat. You know, but so you know, I'm a great cuddle buddy. Like I don't think nobody cuddle better than me. But I'm starting to get a little weird with the extra eyelashes. You know, that women wear. You know, I really love when a woman, you know, put her makeup on, get pretty and all that stuff. Like that is like the most beautiful thing about a woman. But them eyelashes, when you wake up and you find one in your arm and you're like, oh my God. you freak out, right? I have
you know, I had to tell you, I just knew you weren't going to do well. You did excellent. I just knew when I first saw you coming on this morning, I was like, oh shit, here come trouble. Somebody put their hand on the lever. We're going to pull the lever and drop him through the door. I did not think you were going to be funny. You are very, very funny. And your style, the way you just, it's like you just talking to us. It was just so good.
I just want to be out regular people in the court.
Yes. Anyway, yes.
Hey, that battery joke, that getting in the car, that negative with, bro, that's hella funny. Like, you gotta keep going. It's so many things that you like. That's really, really funny. The negative, positive side, like you popping in a battery, that's hilarious.
No, he said you gotta keep in touch with his child. Right?
With a child, I was like, it's past 8 o'clock. That's fine. But you can't be big and stink. That's hilarious. You are great. How long have you been doing comedy?
2 years. 2 years.
Oh boy, you're awesome. If you're doing like that in just 2 years, you awesome, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Before you, Mr. Stephen, he'll continue to watch the show to the end so he can see that you could come on this format and just lay back and be funny. You laid back and was funny, dude. You're great, and you're welcome to come back anytime.
He was watching he was watching from the sideline. I saw him here.
Tell us how we can follow you. Oh, sorry.
You can follow me on Instagram at Timbuk2_31. It's right there where the name is. You can find me on Facebook. TimbukTu is actually a play off my name. For obviously my first name is Tim, my last name is Washington. I'm on every dollar. That's where the buck come from, and two because I'm a junior. So you can find me on Facebook.
I like that.
I like that.
Look at what everybody was saying about you.
Uh-oh. What? I dare you.
They was laughing. I like it. I like it.
Don't be
say it, girl. We all sitting here waiting. What?
He looking at it.
Oh, we thought you was saying something.
They laughing.
Michael,
they was laughing.
Is Michael you here?
I don't see what you're talking about.
I'm putting
the comments.
Oh, you saw all the comments. Okay, all right. I thought.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Timbuk. I hope you come back.
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting y'all as well. I appreciate it.
Definitely welcome back, Walter. Within the next 3 weeks, we got to bring this guy back. I just love your style, your delivery. Everything was fantastic. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Now tell everybody where we can find you. You can tell us again. Where can we find
Timbuktu_31. You can find me on Instagram, on TikTok, and Facebook under my name, Timothy Washington Jr.
Yo, hit us with
Woody
a woo. There you go. Give it up, man. Timbuktu. And here funny. I thought it meant Timbuktu. That's what I was thinking.
No, that's the thing too. I am Buck2 for sure.
Yes, I thought you was playing on, but I love the play on the name. He is hilarious. Did he leave us with a woo woo woo? Did you woo woo woo?
Woo woo woo.
He woo. Wow.
Okay.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Yikes! Hey partner, what y'all about to do? Y'all might as well have a seat and let me holler at you. I'm about to bring the I'm about to bring the laughs. I'm about to pack a punch. You know I'm hungry, little mama. Come on, let's do lunch. You know I'm next top comic, but let's just pick the topic. I'm Timbuktu, my people, and I'm not here to gossip. I'm only here to shop it. But I might get obnoxious. I wanna hear your vision, but please make it hypnotic. You know I'm on a mission, but please I need permission. But sign this paperwork. This shit give me permission to check your intuition. I wanna feel your vibe. It takes a village, baby. I'm about to build this ride.
It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. Hey. What's up, everybody? Having Halloween parties. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TimbukTuesday. And I'm in this bitch as a motherfucking.
We would like to take a moment here at Redline Radio to thank all of our wonderful sponsors.
Hold on. There you go. All right, there you go. All right. What's up, Major Key?
What's good, brother? How you doing?
I'm excellent, man. See, I'm the Polo Bear.
I see.
I pulled it off.
That's tough. I should have worn a fucking blue hoodie. I would have been old boy from Mean Girls. Don't even go here. I got a red hoodie, so y'all just ride with me. Yeah, you can hit the right line, man.
No, I just can't see the buttons.
I wasn't thinking it all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, I said I should have named the show after Halloween show.
I know we just went off our random shit. What we on? Random shit 99.
Random shit 99.
There definitely have not been 99 of these random things, but that's why it's random. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Shit, this shit is random.
It made me think, like, is this my 99th show? Shit. I mean, I know what I've done, 2.5 years? So that's 52 weeks in 1 year.
Yeah, how many weeks you took off? Only like a couple.
Only
right?
a couple.
You probably pushing that hundo.
Probably.
You just gonna call the next one next week a hundo.
Next week the 100th show.
Next week hundo.
I don't even know. I'm gonna go. I would say I'm gonna go count it, but nigga, that's a lot of counting.
Get to 10 and be like, fuck it, it's 100.
They should all be on the TimbukTuesday page on Facebook though, so it shouldn't be too hard.
You gotta count. That's 2 years of scrolling.
Facts.
2.5 years of scrolling.
It's a lot of years of scrolling.
Because I remember when my first episode was right before Charlie's first fight. Well, not first fight, but the fight he had here in Cleveland, which was All-Star Weekend. So that was 2 years ago. And I know you would have been doing shit before that. Yeah, it's a long time, bro.
Yes, it's definitely a minute.
Happy Hundo.
Hey.
Happy Hundo.
Ulysses, what up? What up, Dave? What up, Lucy Dejean from Germany?
Oh, you got Germany motion?
That's what she said. She was watching from Germany.
Come on, man. German motion is crazy. That's
German
tough.
motion is crazy.
It
But
gotta
on
be
the show.
The Honda show. We got
The Hunter
Germany
show, we
motion.
in Germany.
You know what I mean? It might be, you know what I mean, some other European countries and cities, man. It's worldwide motion over here, man.
For sure.
We never lied about that, man. That worldwide mage is not, it's not capped.
Worldwide mage is a real thing.
It's not for play. Even though I don't got no German
Real
motion,
thing.
though. But I would like, you know, to be connected in Germany. So, you know, if you listen,
I don't know. And you might end up like, what's her name? Brittany Griner, you know.
I was in Russia, though. She was wild. You know what I mean? If you're listening to Germany, man, bring, you know, tell the people that y'all want Timbuktu in Germany, man. Be international with it.
Definitely want to come. I want to go all over around the world. I definitely want to hit Japan one time. I definitely want to hit I go to Russia, go to Germany, I go to South Korea, I go everywhere for real. I want to go. I for sure want to go to Italy. Gotta hit Rome.
Yeah, got to. I'm about to.
I want to hit. Is Mesopotamia still a place?
I don't know, but we could pull up anyway.
I'm trying to go. I gotta go. I'm trying to check and see if my shit is popping out in Macedonia and even Serbia.
It's cool.
You know,
go to a real Timbuktu.
Definitely gotta go to Timbuktu. Timbuktu is definitely gonna be an episode
on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday, that TimbukTuesday in Timbuktu with Timbuktu.
That shit gonna be legendary.
Nigga. I don't know how I'm hitting these buttons right now, nigga. I can't.
I mean, you're doing a good job. So
I can barely see out this.
Not like the time we want the comedian after this nigga got this. Only nigga to show us love. We hit the on this nigga. But y'all couldn't even hear it, so I guess that is.
Really, it was meant to be.
It was a good thing. Only we heard it.
Right. Happy Halloween to people. What you do for Halloween, dog? Well, you know, today is Halloween, but most of the parties is on the 28th.
Yeah, I ended up staying in Cleveland, which wasn't even supposed to happen, but it did, so that was cool. And me, Charlie, aka Rick James, and Lou, we ended up going downtown. So it was cool. It was a lot going on, a lot of people there. But I will say, I'm actually glad that I was in Cleveland because some shit. If I would have found out some shit and I was gone, and then I found out, I'd have been sick, man.
What happened?
I know, just on some people of mine was in town. And they just randomly seen them downtown, but they moved, so they don't live in Cleveland no more. But they were just here for the weekend, and I seen them. So you know, connected for a minute. You know how it go. But if I wasn't, obviously, if I wasn't in Cleveland, I wouldn't have known, wouldn't have seen her.
For sure.
You know how I go.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah, man. What about you? I know you had a show, right?
Yes, I did.
How'd that go?
Man, that show was fire, bro. Shout out to Milan the Artist. Shout out to Jack the Ripper, DJ Jack the Ripper. Shout out to Azul, because that's where we did it. Instead of Exotic Cuisine. Shout out to all the performances, the performers. The homie Blue Hef was there. The homie Dre Walton. The homie Mall 216. Flex the Artist, shout out to him. It was a couple other people I had just met for the first time there. It was some fine ass women there for sure. Nigga, it was ass out everywhere, nigga.
That's how it was downtown too. Real quick, I'll be a step on your point. You made me think of something. We pulled up on Vinny. Vinny did his thing on Saturday. He had he was doing something for the kids at Tower City. So he was emceeing. So that was cool to see.
Fire.
You know, he had all the kids doing, the whip and all that shit. You know, all the shit kids do, floss, whatever that shit is. I don't got no kids, y'all. Y'all know. But you know, he looked like he was in his element. And I know my dog, he you know, he not really in that life no more, man. But I swear, like the single moms, they was peeping. They're like, oh, who this nigga like, you know, keeping the kids so entertained. I'm like, yeah, that's my dog right there. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes you just gotta ask my dog. So yeah, we pulled
Shout
up
out
on
to Ben.
yeah, we pulled up on him for a minute, and then we got
VIN.
straight to the kick it.
Hey.
Straight to the kick it.
And he be doing this thing, man.
Yeah, he did his thing for sure.
My bad.
I know he said he had some other shit to do too when he left. So he went from Rock the House at Tower City to he had some other stuff, but he was telling us. But at that point, like I was in the entry level of starting to drink. So I'm like, I was paying attention to him, but I'm like, it's Halloween, man, and these girls they out. Downtown was looking like you know what I mean? It was a lot of cops, a lot of inmates, a lot of bunnies, a lot of
inmates is crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot of girls was being inmates. This one girl, she was an inmate. Her crime was standing on business.
Standing on business, that's hard.
It was the dude, nigga was dressed as a penis.
That's hilarious.
And one of these niggas was trying to go take a picture with him. I'm like, no, that's permanent pause. Permanent pause. You up with the penis, man. And it was a white penis, so bro, that's double permanent pause.
Was he black?
I don't even know. Like, I ain't even look in his face. Like you could just see him from a distance. Just a white penis floating around downtown.
White penis floating is crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot of police, of course. Every fine girl that had a police officer fit on, I automatically just watch them. Hey, I'm snitching. If you the cops, I'm snitching. I'm telling on everybody. I'm telling, like, cut the deal right now. Like I'm telling. I'm telling on these niggas.
Definitely. What's her name? Milan. She came Friday because it was another Halloween party. Shout out to Grape. He had a Halloween show on the 27th. She was cop that night, and then on the 28th she was an inmate. And I told her, I said one, I was like, damn, you was a cop the other night, now you in jail. What you was corrupt? And then Friday, I wasn't even supposed to get on stage, but Grape got me get on stage. She was like, come on, do a couple minutes for me. I'm like, all right, Brad, I got you. And I told him, I got on stage and I was like, shit, you got me up here feeling like Lil Wayne, shit, beat it like a cow. Had me up there like, wee. Milan was firing that motherfucking police suit. She was firing the inmate suit too. She had like two separate, like it was like a whole jumpsuit, and then she changed. She had on. She was just fine as hell. Shout out to Milan.
You know it's how I go, man. Halloween, that's the time where basically just. I'm not saying her specifically, but you know, Eric, all the girls went around they bra and panties and how to look. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I feel like it's disrespectful.
Yeah, I got all that goodness out there. I got to at least look. You know what I mean?
Got to.
I'm gonna respect you, not touch, but gotta look.
Gotta look. It wouldn't be right.
I said you came through Polo Bear. It came together. You was talking about it. I ain't know how you was gonna make it happen, but that shit tough.
I appreciate it, bro. I had to makeshift it for show. This motherfucker hot. I had two outfits. The first one, they're hitting the buttons.
Yeah, that's what happened when you had two outfits. Took niggas to church.
The first one, like, it was just a little bit more expensive. Like,
okay,
that shit would have been fire though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that would have been the one to, like, I'd have had them all. Like, don't get me wrong. This one, you know, this helped me pull some shit, but like, you know, it would have been even more fly. And what's crazy is, like, it was kind of like it was a brown, so I was playing off the brown shit too. Like,
okay,
it would have been nice. The shoes was fire for real. It was like a khaki shirt with the brown horse, and then I had the brown shoes to go with it.
Sound tough.
No, that shit was fire, nigga. I'm gonna go back and get it. It just was a little out of my budget.
I feel you.
So I ended up with this shirt with the polo man on it, and this hat. Honestly, what made me go with this one was the hat, because I wanted the hat to put it kind of piece it together.
Right.
Because if not, I would have just been a bear, like, you know, with a polo shirt on versus being the polo bear.
I mean, being a bear with polo on would have still did the justice though.
It would have,
because the bear wears polo.
That's true. I just feel like the hat did it. The hat just kind of.
Oh yeah, it solidified it for sure.
Yeah.
It solidified it. I mean, Charlie, he was Rick James. It was funny. A lot of girls knew who he was, but some dudes didn't. Like one dude thought he was a pimp named Slickback.
That's hilarious.
It was funny for sure, but I'm like, But I mean, I can see it, like, especially like if you've been out kicking it, because it was like kind of later at night. Dude was like, "You the dude from Boondocks, the pimp guy." And he was like, "Nah, I'm not quite him."
Definitely a white person that said that.
No, it was a black dude. Crazy enough, it was a black dude. Then all these girls was like, "Is you Rick James? He ain't wearing no boots."
That's hilarious.
Then this one girl thought bro had on, because obviously Charlie got dreads and he had the wig on, but it's like toward the end of the night, like his dreads was coming out. They said, Is that 2 wigs you got on? I said, "Oh, bro would have had on 2 wigs. That's nasty wild work, bro." 2 wigs for the costume was nasty. Oh, it was the whole Power Rangers was out, besides the one that Daryl is. Ironically, they had because I think Daryl was the Blue Ranger.
Yeah.
They had the red, the green, the black. All they was missing was the Blue Ranger.
He should have pulled up.
Yeah, he could have pulled up. Then the Blue Ranger with the
He probably had some other shit going on. I know he was like selling dinners that night or some shit.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I ended up texting him that night, ironically, because it was a lot of slippers downtown, so I had to text
slippers.
Them slippers is out, bro. Yeah, Saturday was a good night. It was cool. I've been kicking it a lot lately. It's probably about time to tuck back in. Yeah, my dog Adam had some shit.
Oh, that's what was going on. I forgot all about that.
That wasn't last week. That was the week before.
Okay, how was it?
It was cool. So he had a Halloween party basically, and it was at XYZ, which is in Aloft. He rented out the spot.
Okay.
It was I ain't dressed up for that neither.
I think I had a show that night. That's the reason why I ain't go.
It was it was
the 21st, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a show that night.
So he basically had kind of like a Vampire Diary type shit.
Oh, that's fire.
So a lot of the girls was vampires and shit like that. It was a lot going on in there, man. It was a lot because his scene, like, it's a different scene. So it was a lot of I'm being politically correct, but there's a lot of goth chicks in there. I'm like, the goth freaks is in here. The vampires borderline BDSM. I'm like, only thing that it was a cool night or whatever case is. The only thing is what saved me a lot of money was the card machine was down.
Oh,
so you couldn't buy drinks with your card. You only had to pay cash, and I wasn't about to hit the ATM and pay them exorbitant ass ATM fees.
For sure.
So I had a couple dollars on me because I knew I was gonna have to pay the park. So once I found out it was at Aloft, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to pay the park. So I had a couple dollars on me, enough to get one drink. Downtown in the Flats, across from Punch Bowl.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I already knew once I figured out it was there. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to pay the park. But then I was about to go crazy with the swipes too. I got up there. The bartender like, the card reader is down. That does God saved me a lot of money.
Saving you a lot of money.
I was about to go swipe crazy in here. But it was cool. So his plan, his goal is to do something every month. So November's party should be loading soon. Shout out to my dog Adam. I actually want to bring him up here one day.
Yeah, sure. Please let me know.
Talk this shit to my dog. He got a clothing store. He's doing a lot of things. He's just trying to make his name in the city, as far as like culture and art, fashion, everything like that. So definitely had to pull up on my boy and support.
Shout out to Adam. Please let me know when that November show is. Our party, not show, but I do have a couple shows in November.
Yeah, I remember you was telling me November low key sold up.
Yeah, low key is definitely like it's
oh shit. What you doing? You got something sold up for Black Friday?
So Black Friday, there's a show so that date got moved to December.
Okay.
So Black Friday, I might be working, just trying to get some more bread.
Like working, like
my regular job. Yeah.
Oh, I already told them niggas I ain't. After Tuesday, for real, I probably ain't gonna be in the office until that next week.
Yeah, you had to work extras. I know it's been this call it season, hiring season, basically.
Yeah, man, shit finally starting to calm down. Cause man, at this point, like you ain't gonna, if you get hired now, like you ain't gonna be no use for Thanksgiving. You probably just be coming around Christmas, which of course we're gonna still keep pushing, but it's that balance now because it's hard to train during the holidays because all the trainers are the good people who got to be busy on the floor.
Yeah.
And then also, it's just we not trying to do too much with the holiday because you about to be missing a lot of work. Like we close on Thanksgiving and everything like that. So that's a lot of days you're not going to be training. And then I think so. Last year they made us come in on Black Friday. I literally came in on Black Friday to get the new hire class in, and I left. But only like 4 people showed up. Who the fuck want to start a new job the day after Thanksgiving?
Right. You got to run orientation.
I don't run it. I help everything in the morning though, like make sure everybody got their direct deposit set up. They did a tax information, everything like that.
Okay.
So usually, orientation starts at 8:30. So I
get big HR dog. You about to get a bag, bro.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
So HR is huge, bro.
So I really like. That's why literally anything they ask me to do, like I do it because at some point, like it's gonna pay off. Even if it's not here, like the knowledge and the experience, like that shit gonna translate somewhere. Like obviously, I wanted to be a Giant Eagle. I love being there. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say money is the only motivator, but at some point I gotta be compensated for everything that I do.
Facts.
But it's a marathon. I want to be with Giant Eagle, so I'm not rushing.
Yeah,
I just keep
big company.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I'm getting experience. So yeah,
that's how I look at it with a lot of jobs that I've done. Like especially now, like I love my job now, but I know it's not one. I don't think it's gonna be a forever thing from their business part of it. Just looking at it like like I do tech support. And obviously, you always gonna need tech people that's tech support, but
right.
If they was to downsize, I wouldn't doubt if our department was first. Like they would probably cut our side down. I don't want to manifest that, so I definitely want to knock on wood. But just looking at it because I'm business minded first. And I look at it and I'm like, yeah, they not gonna go for this forever. Like I'll be chilling. Like
I get you. No, I see the same thing with GE. They had to make some moves. It was unfortunate earlier this summer. Well, yeah, in the summer. Trying to do whatever I guess they feel is best. Cost wise. Fortunately for me, I wasn't affected, but you just never know when that can happen.
Right.
So that's why I just keep trying to once you get the skills though, like that shit will translate anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm really just focused on the skills more so than anything. Because all right, if that is to happen, then I just want to be able to bounce back quick. And then I was like, all right, well, I did this, and it's proven. And then I could come in right away. Of course, I gotta get trained on their system, whatever the case is. But again, like you said, I'm not trying to manifest that neither. I'm just also aware, kind of like you are, that it could happen at any day. So I don't never say oh, I'm gonna be here forever, because you just never know. They might wake up tomorrow like, hey, bro, it's tough. Yeah, it's a tough cut, but we got to do it. And then these niggas gonna just go on about their business though. Like they gonna go on about their business.
Right.
They still gonna have their bonuses and everything like that. So it just is what it is. But yeah, so last year I had to come in, help all these people. I say all these people, it was only 4 because nobody wanted to start. So this year nobody came last year. Like we literally just wasted everybody's time. Like let's just not have orientation the day after Thanksgiving. Like it's just nobody wants to be here.
Yeah.
Not even the new niggas. So,
right.
Nobody wants
especially not the new niggas. They could be like, man, we started though. They don't care about us if we start though the day after Thanksgiving.
Right. And then especially if you could start next week.
Right. Like orientation, you just coming in filling out paperwork for the most part, right?
You listen to all them boring ass
videos, and speeches about benefits, and
so boring, man. But hey, you gotta do it, man.
Yeah, but all right. So you gotta imagine from the business side of it, it's so efficient to get it done that Friday. That really ain't.
Tell me, I know that's why, because it used to be on Mondays, but then you lose a day.
Yeah,
you lose a day of training basically. But then you going into next week, or you having them there on Saturday, which Saturdays is hit or miss being the busiest day. Because a lot of times we busy like Sunday. No, not Sunday. We busy like Monday. You prepping for the weekend. Like on the weekend, you kind of just there because you're really not about to stock a whole grocery store on a Saturday night or a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have already been building towards that during the week.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but still, like training on a Saturday, just I don't know. Sometimes we do though. Like if we have like a holiday, like let's say like Memorial Day, Labor Day is on Monday, so you'll come in orientation on Friday, then you'll be on Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah,
you just train
which is kind of cool.
Yeah, then you train Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But then you might have to double back on that Sunday too. So that shit kind of nasty
Yeah.
too. I
think I would personally be okay with doing a Black Friday. Only because, well, one, I've done a lot of retail, so Black Friday is usually my most busiest day. So I guess it don't bother me that much. Especially if I'm doing orientation. Now I ain't dealing with the hustle and bustle of being outside on Black Friday.
Yeah, no, I get it. It wouldn't bother me neither, but it's just nobody wants to be there. So now I'm just literally be wasting my time.
For sure.
Because it's like, even if like calling people trying to schedule interviews, like nobody answered the day after Thanksgiving. Like at that point, like once you get, I feel like just being somebody who's had to look for a job.
On Black Friday, I think you're desperate.
Right, think about it. As somebody who had worked in my field and somebody who has been looking for a job in my life. Once you get to Tuesday, once you get to really the Monday of Thanksgiving, bro, you don't care about nothing else until the next Monday. Like at this point, you can just figure it out. Like if you broke, that job not gonna help you now.
In fact,
you just gonna have to ride it out.
You ain't about to get no money for Black Friday.
Exactly. Like you just gotta ride it out, pull up on your family, eat your turkey, get drunk, and whatever you want to do. And then you're like, man, Monday things gonna change. And then hopefully Monday it changed. But at that point, you already have resigned to the fact that it is what it is.
Facts.
So if I'm calling like, hey, you want a job? Like, no, nigga, I want turkey.
Right.
Like, bro, and I feel you. But I also like if they said like come here, get paid triple for Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas.
I'm in that bitch.
Bro, I'm there. Bro, I'm there all day.
In that bitch.
Bro,
what else you need?
For real. I ain't got no kids. I'll be there. Triple pay? Run it. Give you all that. I need
sure.
8%.
Mr. Slippers on the mic. What up, Daryl? We was just talking about you, nigga. I seen your Wolverine, nigga.
I don't know if you were listening, bro, but they had the Power Rangers was out, but they ain't had a Blue Ranger, so we thought that you was missing.
You was missing, nigga. Where was you at, nigga?
Whole squad was there besides the Blue Ranger. It's crazy.
Where your ass was at when we was fighting Zordon. That's crazy.
But yeah, so what? So you going in? You said on Black Friday? I
signed up for it. I signed up for it. But I don't know. Sal told me he on his way now. But hurry up, man.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna chill. I'm probably gonna take it down from like Tuesday. From Tuesday, I'm gonna go into office. Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to office. Then Wednesday, I probably work from home, answer some emails. Thursday, obviously no. Friday, no. Saturday, Sunday, then I'll probably come back Monday. Like they ain't about to overwork me.
No, for sure.
Unless they want to pay a lot. But,
yeah, they paying you extra, nigga.
But
they're
not. I'm salary, so
right.
I'm stuck, dog. No matter how much I work.
Yeah. See, I was gonna do it just because one, this is the extra money. It won't be overtime because we'll be off Thursday. So which sucks. But at the same time, like I will probably just be sitting there. So I'll be getting paid to do nothing. Like I'm going in.
Especially, you going in or you going to do it from the crib?
Well, from the crib.
That's even better.
That's what I'm saying.
So I could, in theory, work from the crib, but I ain't going to just have my computer up.
Yeah, that's all. My computer be on just in case for Daryl. So he just laughed. LOL. It'd just be up to, just in case somebody.
You don't want to get in the sauce, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It just
be. I know the vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
It don't matter if they listen to me, if Giant Eagle listening, because they pay me for that day.
My job know what I do. They know my job description. Like, but don't get me wrong. When I do my job, I do it well.
No,
like,
sure, got you.
So, because I had just had a one-on-one with my supervisor. She was like, "You make your customers feel so comfortable, and like they do what you ask them to do because you can calm them down and make them feel safe." That's what I've been doing my whole life for real.
I feel it. Oh no, go ahead.
No, that was it.
I was gonna say I feel like that's my best attribute right now as far as my tool is just like I'm just relatable to the people. Maybe just because like I'm kind of like I could be them. Like I guess in a sense like I'm still like I'm young. I'm not too much older than a lot of the people who may come in or we around the same age. And I guess you gotta think about it, all the HR I'm probably like the most relatable.
Yeah.
Just on how it is. So like but I always just like everybody, like whoever I'm talking to at that moment is the most important person. So like if I'm sitting in front of you, like ain't nobody more important than you. I don't care about what's going on right now. Like, dog, it's me and you talking. And then as soon as you leave and the next person, I'm talking to the next person, whatever, like that's the most important person. But I try to really make people feel that way because at the end of the day, it is. I I just know like a small gesture. Like I can't really do too much. Like I can't make, if you feel like management don't respect you, I'm not saying that they don't, but like if you feel that management don't respect you or you feel like nobody listens to you, like the least I can do is like listen and like just be like, real. Like dog, when I leave here, like I'm a regular person too. Like when I leave here, like I got a boss, I got an answer to too. So like when you like shit, fuck work, I'm like, yeah, nigga, fuck work. Like, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them to be like, you can't say. I'm like, nah, dog, fuck work. Like I get it.
That's definitely how I feel when I live. Shout out to Kev Beasley. It was good. He said, "Two, what's up?" I guess you're talking about Timbo. I almost missed the show. No, you here, bro? Oh, it's supposed to be yo, what's up?
Tuning in, bro. Appreciate the tuning.
That's my dog.
Can't believe got motion in Germany, bro, man. That's tough.
I know motion in Germany is
motion
crazy.
In Germany is tough. Little motion in Switzerland too.
Yeah,
that's tough, man. European motion is tough.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Bro. That's big things, man. So I didn't get a chance. Obviously I was working last week. Working to the bone. I would have pulled up, but I know you were telling it, or we were talking off mic that you got some nominations.
I did, bro.
That's what's up, man. A lot of hard work, bro. You been working hard, man. I'm glad that shit paid off.
I appreciate you, bro.
No matter how it goes, no matter what the verdict is, bro. Just being nominated statewide, man. That's big.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it, man. I shout out to Drew Lloyd, shout out to Dre Day, putting on the awards. I was nominated for Best Comedian and nominated for Best Podcast Personality.
If you win the podcast, well, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm back to the food.
It's a lot of stiff competition, like so.
Sure.
So definitely, I like you said, I'm taking the nomination with pride more than if I win. Don't get me wrong, if I win, I'm gonna be, it's gonna be crazy. Like you said, it's going nuts, bro.
Well, I'm doing the fucking fool. I ain't gonna lie. Did the voting start yet?
Voting start, and it actually ends this Friday.
Oh shit! I've been out the loop, so I've been on social media break, so I really don't even know what's been going on.
Okay,
I'm gonna tap in though for sure.
Yeah, I had posted it. I'm gonna post it again. Because like I said, it ends this Friday. So I definitely want to get the votes in, and a lot of my comedy people I got on there. Shout out to Key Silly. Shout out to Tyrone Gang. Shout out to Spike Lee. Shout out to Gene Miller.
She was at the what's her name? Saucy that time. Was that Key?
Yep. She was on there.
Yeah, she was funny.
Who else on that list? Let me see who else on that list. Because it's some fire ass comedians, and I said, I appreciate being a part of that prestigious, lineup for real. Because it was a lot of them a lot of people I rock with, man. Let me find it because I know where somebody just posted. Oh. You dropped the camera,
boy. Hey, we a live show over here, y'all. ain't no editing. Ain't no. Fuck. It's the mic. It's the cord.
Oh, it's the cord. Turn it that way.
This way.
Yeah.
Gucci.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Hey, we don't edit our shit
it's
like
a little
free
cricket,
boys. Shout out to my dogs.
Spike Glue, Aunt Mayo, Marcus Martin, these are all homies. Key Silly, Gene Miller, myself, T.R. King, another homie. Tyrone Gangs, definitely the dog. B Titty, he kind of like a Cleveland comedy, kind of like legend type. He's working his way to it, I guess.
I know the name.
Flame on Solo, and Angelo Jackson, who I've not met at all, but that's a fire list. A lady from Germany, Lucy, she said, "Do you know what I think about you guys? Y'all straight shooters. I never experienced that with white Americans." They beat around the bush. Annoying.
Berlin, we coming soon. Munich, we coming soon. Bro.
No, we ain't no point.
Where else in Germany, man? Berlin, Munich. Come on, talk to me.
Yeah, where you at?
We coming.
Ain't no point of beating around the bush.
So basically, she said niggas don't skate.
Right. Niggas be skating. I ain't got a reason to skate. Like I answer everything, man. Everything that I can answer anyway. Or I'm gonna answer it in my way anyway. Like, I just ain't got. Well, I fake the funk. I'm not about being fake. Very same like we Germans. Really.
What up, Munich? What up?
Yeah. Where are you from? Where parts are you from, Lucy?
Because I heard good things. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's either Berlin or Munich, but one of them, they said it's like close to like the border, and like all the borders, it's like 3-4 different countries. It's like a 2
kind
hour.
of like a
Yeah. So like
Shit.
they all just so apparently they
Hamburg.
all just put Hamburg. Shout out to Hamburg, man. Big love to Hamburg. But I heard, and I don't know if it's true. You could let me know.
Up north.
You said her name Lucy.
Yeah.
You could let me know, but from what I heard from my friends in
Close
Europe,
to Denmark.
Okay, that's lit. Yeah, I guess like Berlin or wherever it is, like somewhere in the south, like everybody pull up from like different, like 4-5 different countries. They all just linking like Berlin.
Hey, that's probably fire as fuck.
Imagine, bro.
Like,
like you should pull up for the weekend, 2-hour little train ride, and it's like couldn't even, bro.
KFC hamburger.
Shout out to Hamburg, man.
But yeah, that'd be fire as hell. Like 4 or 5 countries just right
going,
there.
bro?
Just like, what's up? Who country are you pulling up in today for 2 hours?
What we doing? This summer or next summer?
I'd love to go. Shit, I like I said, I gotta go to Timbuktu for sure. Definitely gotta hit. There's a lot of places I want to hit. Like I feel like I would be safe too, because like who kidnapping me?
You're probably good.
Right. But it just there's so many places, man. I definitely want to pull up. But if we could pull up in that 5-country strip, nigga.
That's how I like in London, because like London like only like a 2-3 hour. No, it's like 2 hours train ride from Paris. So niggas are like, yeah, Friday, after you leave work, just hop on the train real quick. Boom, you in Paris. It's like,
yeah, that's fire.
Damn, like bro, like hop in the car 2 hours for us, like Columbus.
Thanks. We can get to Toledo, nigga.
Bro, yeah, like imagine like you get off work, you like, hey, let's just make a little move this weekend. Boom, you take shorty to Paris.
Hey, that's
or even
smooth.
Vice versa. You in Paris, you like, let's make a little move this weekend. Boom, you in London.
It say and here it's very common having biracial marriages. Oh, she trying to let people know.
I was a pumpkin spice latte for a Halloween.
You want to drink from this straw?
Pumpkin spice. At least that's what I was telling all the people. I ain't have on no fit for real. I just had on a orange polo.
That's probably smooth.
I'm a fresh ass jack-o'-lantern or a pumpkin spice latte, whichever one.
Whichever one fit.
Yeah, whichever one's about to facilitate this conversation.
All right. If you had on the light, he said, "I'm on my way, Lucy. Where we meet at? Meet in Hamburger, nigga." Man, so you've been seeing these lists? Or no? Before we get to the list, no, because Sal is about to pull up soon, so we'll wait till he come up.
Dog gave us music of Bluebell, so I'm glad bro dropped on me, man. Because I actually, the crazy thing was that week, like I literally, like I told y'all, like some albums, I like to listen to like that Thursday night, Friday morning.
Yeah,
and I just wanted to see what bro was talking about, so I'm waiting, and the shit didn't drop. I'm like, all right, it'll be up in the morning. Because I was checking his Instagram, I'm like, bro, about to drop. Like, I just want, like, I know it sounds crazy, but I just want to see what bro talking about.
Right. And
it didn't drop, but it's finally here.
It's here, bro.
He played a little bit of it for me. I like what I heard. We'll talk to him when he get here.
I'm telling him, nigga, it was trash. As
far as them lists, the only list I seen with the joints y'all seen, because like I said, I've been on social media for a minute. Just because I know I've been irritated with work, and I be trying like my hard to like, I don't get irritated with y'all.
Yeah.
Like everybody else. Like when I deal with a lot of stupid shit at work, to then deal with more stupid shit, I'm just like, dog, I don't got time. So I just like took a little break. So the only list I've been seeing was, the joints y'all was sending.
Yeah. I just want to read her comment real quick. In fact, many Americans living here saying that they enjoy that there just little racism compared to the U.S. But hey, nobody on earth can compete with American racism. Not sorry. That's a fact. No, that's a fact. This is crazy out here. But so we talked about, I think last time you was here, we talked about the chick from with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yeah, I gotta walk my comments back a little bit.
You gotta walk them back?
No, a little bit, because I ain't give her enough slander. I ain't give her enough slander because of my disdain for the Cheesecake Factory. But I also didn't watch the whole video, and I end up seeing more.
Okay.
When she locked bro out his car, nah, you gotta kick Shorty out, bro. Kick her dumb ass to the curb.
And he was cool about it. Like he was like,
it.
you want to talk about it? Like, we could talk about it. And that let me know, like, she was really in the wrong. Like, because once she made the nigga wait an hour. She made him wait.
Yeah, see,
they had reservations for another place. Yeah. She made him wait an hour.
I'm talking about, do I like a cheesecake? I mean, I feel her because I told you I hate that place. But at the same time, like, I think
waiting on you, Kev.
I think at some point, like, you just got. I don't know because I'm not a woman. I guess I don't have people asking me for dates. Like, boom, boom, boom. Like, I'm the one trying to do that. But like, I think at some point, like, if somebody is trying to spend like their time and money, like, it's just be grateful.
It's a respect level.
Yeah, like whether it's cheesecake, whether it's ice cream, whether it's bowling, whether it's just a simple walk in the park. Like, if somebody's like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a woman. I don't understand how if I take you on a $300 date, now all of a sudden that means I'm a provider. No, that means I'm fiscally irresponsible. That's what it means. Like, I could have did so much more with that too. I could have took you out of town for $200.
Facts.
Like, why would I spend that on a bum ass steak? I mean, granted, a lot of places do have great steak, but still, it's the principle.
Facts. Trying to put this in the right spot so y'all can still see this nigga. Oh well.
Or you can just get that nigga's on camera, man.
Can I leave my wife at home? This nigga is wild.
That'd be the first. Hey, matter of fact, get caught up so we could drive the numbers up for podcast of the year.
Hey. Like,
God damn.
Pull it now while it's here, so you ain't gotta worry about it. There you go, bro. Once nigga is
we a live podcast here, man. We need to low key come through with the
turn it this way a little bit.
We need to come through with the GoPro angle.
Oh yeah, that'll be hard.
Dog, imagine when that time we had Shorty here with the GoPro. You know,
we'd have missed that,
bro. No, they probably. We would have got canceled that day.
That nigga definitely would have got canceled.
My GoPro angle would have been crazy.
Bro, and you were sitting right next to her too.
I know, man. Redline would have had to talk with you that day. What was we saying?
I said, no, we gotta have a sandwich, right? A triple. Or are you scared now? Oh. Hey,
what is happening?
Hey, I'm going to Germany, nigga. Hey, let me go ahead and book my shit now. Never scared. Talk your shit, Cam. Talk your shit.
What's her name?
Lucy.
Hey, Lucy, how you doing? My name Mage. Worldwide Mage. That, you know what I mean? I like to travel. I like to go places. I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean? Like, you know some nice women that can show me around because I've never been to Germany. I've been in London and Paris, but I've never been to Germany. I like to, you know what I mean? Just show me around Hamburg. Let me see how it's moving out there.
I'm trying to definitely see how it's
boy trying to pull up. Lou gonna pull up. We're gonna do TimbukTuesday.
TimbukTuesday in Hamburg.
Red line Germany, dog. That shit emotion.
Hamburg would be dope. Definitely dope. I have to prove that we have humor too. Hell yeah.
I like it. Hey, you know what? Yeah. I've actually, I mean, just through Instagram, obviously I don't know these people, but I've seen Germany has like the black women in Germany's motion. So what I've seen. But what about these lists, though? I'm off track.
No, you good. We got lost in Germany. Shit. But so after the cheesecake thing, apparently women have been coming out with these lists talking about, you know, where man shouldn't take a woman on the first date. First off, I wondered, like, do you have an opinion on how people should feel about, you know, where they go on the first date, or should it not be a thing?
I think if you're like demanding some like hot collar experience, to me it's like a red flag. Only in the sense of like, do you like me for me, or like what I could quote unquote provide?
Yeah.
Because like if a girl that I like was like, let's go for a walk in the park, let's just get in the car. I mean, gas prices are kind of hot sometimes, but let's just get in the car and drive and talk. Like them car conversations be fire.
He said this between me and Lucy. It made you stay focus on the podcast.
Bro, I'm not. I was just
he not trying. Yeah, he not
trying
trying
to come in with the friends.
Yeah, he not trying to fumble your bag, bro.
No. I wouldn't even do that, big dog. But you know what I mean. Like once we get plugged into Germany, you know. All right, but you're right though. You the key. Kev, right?
Yeah.
Kev, you the key. Just don't forget about us.
Right.
When you open the door, nigga. Since you want to stop me from opening it, bro. But no, I mean to me, like again, I think it's kind of a red flag. It's just because it's like, all right, do you like me or just like
do you like what I gotta do for you?
Yeah, like do you like am I basically free food to you? Because like if I take you on a $300 date, like bro, I could have did a lot with that 300. Like we could have went and had an experience for 300, and then that would have like felt like money worth spent. But to go on
just to go because you want to see if I'm gonna cut your steak, like
which also I think is weird too, because some women, of course not all, would be like, oh, take me on a $300 date, but then like, all right, let's just go out of town for the weekend. No, I don't know you like that. Like, so you know, like, so if I spend 300 on the steak, that's cool. But like, I could have spent that same 300. We could have went to New York, caught a vibe. All of a sudden, now you don't know me like that. So, like, which
don't
one
put
is
nothing
it?
on that. I'm putting nothing up there.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, to me, it feel kind of red flags. I'm not saying that women shouldn't have their standards or think that, you know.
No, you just don't want nothing over there.
Go wherever, you know, you want to go. But to me, like, again, I feel like that's like, if I spent $300 on a first date, I would think you should be looking at me like I'm fiscally irresponsible.
For sure.
Personally.
Definitely. You would think so. Some of the things on the list. First, obviously, the first one is Cheesecake Factory.
You know, I feel
tell
about
her
that.
to scoot over. Tell her to scoot right here. First thing is Cheesecake Factory. Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, which I agree with the movies. Your house. I mean, but if I'm giving you an experience, you know, I might want to take you to the house, but I gotta really like you if I'm bringing you to the house. Like,
but you can provide vibes at the house though. It
Facts.
don't even have to be sexual.
Facts. You moving a lot. You're not hot yet. You're not hot yet, huh?
Put this up or no?
No, you good.
We got our guest here. Like I said earlier.
Yeah, we definitely got her.
He gave us musical blue balls.
We'll talk about it in a second. Give us a second. Any fast food chain, it depends on what we're doing. Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop. I'm not a big fan of Wingstop as it is. Wingstop is cool, but they, you know, I'm not taking you there. But if you see how I eat that wing, you're gonna see how I eat that thing.
Bro, I've seen a lot of shit. I've seen hookah lounges. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
you know what I didn't see on there though? And maybe it could have been like 8 different lists. I ain't see ice cream on there though. See, women still
Ice cream was on there. Ice cream dates.
Not the one I seen.
Yeah,
man, that's corny, man. See, that's corny.
You wake up everybody in the house when you come in, huh?
What about museums? Is museums on there?
Museums not on there.
But I have to like really think like you guys dope as hell to like take you to a museum. Like that ain't for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Red Lobster, a buffet, bitch. If you can't take a buffet, I ain't dating you.
All right. At this point, women just need to tell us where we can take you.
Right.
Like, just tell me where I can take you.
IHOP, Denny's, the gym.
The gym.
What if I meet you there? Like no, church, Starbucks, coffee dates, which I think is stupid.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to want to get a coffee date on.
No, I think coffee dates is cool.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking stupid that they say it's on the list. Family functions, I agree with that.
What's this list?
This is
apparently where you can't take a woman on the first date.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Somewhere that requires a long drive, which I mean, we sitting there talking. I don't get it.
Nah, man, this list cooked. This list cooked.
Bowling, which I think is stupid. Nightclubs. Why would you take her to the nightclub if it's a date?
I mean, because a date, a night, outing. But I mean, this one girl, I'm talking about first dates.
I
mean, I get it. I like was it 16-bit? The arcade?
Yeah.
And I was
I feel like that's different.
And I'm like, I literally asked her, I'm like, let's pull up 16-bit, boom, 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 play the arcade, you know, you can drink. She's like, I know you ain't trying to take me to no arcade. That red flag right there. I gotta let you go. You too good for Well, because at that point, what's the difference between 16-bit and David Buster's?
Dave & Buster's not on the list though.
I know, but I'm saying, like, what's the difference?
Price.
Yeah, I'd say price.
But when you get that eat and play combo, you low key saving. If we being honest.
Yeah.
Well, since he's talking anyway, we might as well just bring him on. Hey, you ain't sorry, nigga. No,
sorry. I'm sorry.
Nigga, you ain't sorry.
Hold on,
Stop
just real
lying.
quick though. You can bring Braun for sure. But I did see a list where it say types of guy that women shouldn't date, and I read through that whole list, and I'm like, yeah, these are the men women date. It was
right.
It was like men that live at home, men that live with their baby mamas, men that have a newborn, men that they bank with Cash App, men that they have a preloadable card, and I'm sitting there like, this is what this is what turns y'all on. These are the niggas that y'all talk to on a daily basis. So don't tell me these.
Right.
I agree, ladies. Y'all shouldn't be dating these niggas. But I'm not trying to hate on them niggas. I'm just saying, like, that actually makes a good business sense. But yet y'all do it anyway.
Right.
Do I have to fix up, by the way?
Just turn the top up a little bit. No, that part is fine.
Hold on, I'm about to find
the mic is fine. The mic is fine.
Oh, mic's fine?
Yeah.
What
Just
else
turn
we
the
got
camera
on
up a
here?
little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh no, it was in the other thread.
Yeah,
My bad.
that's
My
fine.
bad. My bad. I'm trying to find this list. I'm just trying to find the most shit that
You good?
that turn
While
women
you
on.
find
By
that,
the way,
Oh,
I'm
here we go.
sorry. Traffic was pretty shitty.
it's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna talk shit about you later.
What else?
Actually,
we
I'm gonna
got
talk
here?
shit about you now. But
Men that don't keep their locks up, men that bash women on social media, men with multiple kids and multiple baby mamas. What are you doing, man? Them Grand Rising men, truck drivers,
Grand Rising is crazy.
married men, men without transportation. They had cowboy fans on there too. Like, that's crazy. But you know, like, these are all the women. I mean, these are all the men that a lot of women tend to go for.
Yeah, that's very true. This is very true. You see it a lot in Tinder bios.
Right. Well, our guest has arrived. This is the homie. He's been here a few times now. But he finally dropped the album.
I got the project late, pulled up late.
Sorry. I was on time last time.
And then the nigga make a whole bunch of noise, so you know he here. Y'all, please give a shout out to my homie Salvino Santiago.
Santiago, we gotta get this.
Hey,
What's up, guys?
lucky if I got the first name.
Yeah, very true, very true, very true. I'm making sure my beanie.
I'll fuck the name up on the album, nigga.
Hey, I do
I'm
got
consistent.
I do got some fun shit to tell you though. Fucking Foreign. Oh my god. Irritate my soul, right? Okay, so Foreign calls me at work today, right? And I'm like, yo, he's like, bro, what you doing? I'm like, I'm working. I was like, he's like, oh, all right, I'll call you later. I was like, okay, all right, whatever. Calls me. So I called him back. And he's like, yeah, I moved my girl out today. And I was like, huh? I'm like, oh, so you guys are officially like living together now. He goes, no, I moved her the fuck out. And I'm like, why? He was like, because she wasn't giving me no effort. I'm allowed to talk about this, by the way. He said I was cool to talk about this.
I wouldn't care if you wouldn't.
And you know, sipping the tea. But basically, yeah. So he goes, I moved her the fuck out because she wasn't like giving me any type of attention or nothing. But when she was giving attention, she was just listening and not speaking back. I was like, warranted. But he was like, because she's been up my ass 24/7. I'm like, oh damn. But he was like, she pulled up at his crib last night, I guess, and she was like, hey, and he was like, oh nah. And she's like, what? And he's like, you gotta go. Like, he just
pack the rest up.
Yeah, he told me he foreign-splained her. And you know how foreign is? He foreign-splained her. And he was like, listen, on the psychological levels of everything, I'm not gonna lie to you, not really. It's not good for me. And I was like, I respect him for saying that though. But,
Let me read these comments real quick.
Yeah.
So KF said, I'll get on the boat first. Y'all bring y'all, then bring y'all.
Salute, Kev.
He said, bro, if we can have fun wherever we go, what's the point? Like, it's like I've been to experience places and I've had the worst time. Yeah.
I agree.
can see that.
I 100% agree.
But y'all probably know, this was from Lucy, but y'all probably know that many black GIs prefer to stay with the formal enemy after World War II because they have been treated better than their own white countrymen. Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
Shout out to Germany. All my first dates have been at the house. She said, by the way, I read the list. Take her to the zoo and tell her to run free. That's hilarious.
Because zoo wasn't on there neither.
The zoo was not on there.
That's fucking crazy.
Because of many African American friends, because of my African American friends, and for y'all FYI, for y'all information, I couldn't get it out.
First page of Harry Potter.
Right. I am working for America, although living in Germany as a screenwriter. That's dope. Write me in something loose. Write me in something loose.
Congratulations.
We gotta bring her on the show.
I found that this list is ridiculous. Yeah, it's very ridiculous.
Yeah, it definitely sounds ridiculous from what
I love to be one of your African friends, Lucy. I don't know how he was spelling African. But I find that American women are entitled anyway, no matter the color.
Oh, who said
That's tough.
Damn.
Lucy said that. Damn. That's why the Americans are fed up,
and that's facts.
with them looking elsewhere. Passport bros.
We had that conversation before.
Yeah.
I think it's a difference between like just having out the country motion and being a passport bro.
No, that's definitely a fact.
I agree.
A passport bro literally is leaving to go find something over there.
You know what?
Because they can't find it in here.
Can I not lie? Sometimes I do feel like that. I mean, like,
feel like being a passport bro?
Yeah, maybe some days. I mean, some days, like, is it worth? Because like, I mean, to be honest, like, a lot of women nowadays are very entitled, and respectfully, I understand so. But at the same time, I'm just like, damn, like if I can't take you to nowhere I enjoy, what the fuck is the purpose? Like, what the fuck is the purpose?
But we had this conversation before. I just think it's corny, like when, like, all right, like you quote unquote passport, bro. Like, you go out there, like, do your thing, but like, don't be corny about it. Like, bro, just do your thing.
Yeah,
don't be corny. You ain't gotta be corny.
I agree.
Just get.
You should just be like, I'm out here to have a good time, and whatever happens. I shouldn't be like, I'm searching for a
good
wife
time, not a long time.
Even that, like, it's been dudes who was like, because I mean, American dollar goes further in a lot of places, and then like,
not anymore. Shit.
Well, that's true too. But like in its heyday, in the American dollar's heyday, like that shit was stretching.
But I mean, like, I know people, who would legally get married in the country to like avoid all that, citizenship and all that shit, because marry them, bring them over here. I mean, my family kind of did that in some regards, but I mean, it's,
hey, ain't got nothing to do with me.
I ain't got nothing to do with me. So I'm thinking. So how are you guys? Happy Halloween, by the way. Happy Dia de los Muertos.
I don't know what the fuck you just said, but thank you.
Dia de los Muertos. Dia de los Muertos. All right,
I can't say your name, let alone that shit.
That's very true. That's valid.
Santiago.
I
said it.
You finally said it with the bear costume.
That's because the bear can say it, nigga. I can't.
All right, bro. So before you got here, I was telling Tim and chat, bro. I stayed up, bro.
You stayed up?
I stayed up, bro. I stayed up, and you gave me musical blue balls, man.
I'm so sorry. Actually, no. So, okay.
Well, you dropped the YouTube pack.
I did drop the YouTube pack. All right. So here's what happened. Basically, I released the album on YouTube at first. There was a problem that there was a problem that I had uploaded the album, and the people over at my distributor were like, "Hey, something's wrong." And I was like, "What's wrong?" So they're like, "Well, we're just gonna play this for you." So they played it for me. It was messed up. I was like, "Oh no, like I'm
glad they did their due diligence and listen."
That was very nice of them. They were very excited because they liked Great, and that was like one of their top albums of the year. So they were like, we know you've been cooking something, like we just want to make sure it's good because you care about your quality and everything. And I was like, this, yeah, like that's how I feel. So my distributor was like, take a time, you know, drop some of the songs that are okay on YouTube and just give it to the fans for the time being and work with that. So shout out to Johnny, because that really wouldn't have wouldn't have went any other way. So I am sorry about that. I mean, like literally, like, so I got merch coming out, Look Alive merch, that the new Look Alive merch that, you know, and I'm gonna be giving discount, you know, trying to, you know, gain back and respect and everything. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway come around Christmas time. So.
No, well, I mean, at the end of the day, man, shit like that happens though. Man, our favorite artists drop and they push their release dates back. I mean, shit like that happen all the time. Like you can't really, you can't really control that.
That might be my new goal, is to work for a fucking music company. Like work for like a.
I know a guy. I could probably get you into it. He makes $10 an hour, just or $10 a song, listening to music and like determining
$10 a song.
Yeah, but he does have to go through some trash to get to the $10.
I'll listen to that trash all day, nigga. That's like 5 minutes for $10.
I found that out.
I'll do that all day.
Live party like years ago. Found that out. But anyway, did you guys listen to the album?
So I listened.
We got part of it.
Yeah, okay. So I got through half of it. So
what do you think?
It's trash, bro. No,
you know, I can respect why some people would say that.
It's not trash, bro. I was fucking with you.
No, so actually, I'm not like really a big, you know, under the influence guy, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like, and it's a good album, so I don't want it whatever. So I say sound bad.
Let me just
hold on. I got through half of it. Let me say that.
Okay.
Because when he sent it to me this weekend, it was too much going on for me to sit down and listen to it.
It is 20 tracks. I do understand.
So it's not just that. Like niggas have been moving.
Yeah,
like,
I've been working a lot.
Some serious movement.
So well,
congratulations, by the way. You know, with the movement.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate that. But so I got here at 5, and then we've been listening to it. So from like 5:30. So from 5:30 till the show started, I was listening. So I think we got to like track 10.
I think we'll go 8.
I like it. I think this is some shit that I would actually like listen to, like if I hear it like on an edible. I don't smoke, so if I heard it like on an edible, I feel like it'll be like a completely different vibe, and it might actually. I don't want to say flow better. No, because I'm trying to choose my word because it sounds good, but I feel like this is music. Like if I was like under the influence, like the shit might sound completely different. It might have like a whole different.
So you haven't gotten so you've like barely touched, sort of closely touched the concept of the album.
So I think we just Filthy went off.
Yeah.
And then I think we was on assembly line. So I like all of the time.
Thank you.
What was the other one?
Foreign will love that. Foreign was like, what?
No one like all of the time. Ghoster Ass. I like
Ghoster Ass. Is fire.
I like that. The way he was on the beat on that one was crazy.
Thank you.
I like Filthy because that's the song we played the time he was here. I like that.
Thank you.
So those are the 3 that I would have ran back if we had like time. Like if I was like listening to this like at the crib, I would have ran those 3 back all first listen.
Right.
And then that's as far as I got so far. So
Ghoster Ass is definitely my favorite so far. I
you
see
know
Red.
That,
I like
though. You know that one.
Well, we didn't play it. You told me about it though.
No, you were there at Battleground when I performed it first time. That was Ghoster Ass.
That was Ghoster Ass.
That is Ghoster Ass.
That's probably why I liked it so much. But yeah, I like Ghoster
Everybody
Ass.
was waiting for that.
Did he perform it good? Because I mean,
his performance was crazy.
Oh, it was fantastic. Probably the best performance I've ever done. Besides
yes, sir.
last time.
After he did this performance, I know he got so many people was coming up to him. And I was just proud that he did the competition.
That's how I met Naya.
Yeah.
That's how I met Naya.
The first Battleground.
Yep.
The first Battlegrounds when you met Naya. Then I know this last Battleground, I know you connected with Bees. Shout out to Bees. Then I
haven't talked to Bees in a minute.
Hayes had reached out to me a couple times. She's like, man, I gotta connect with Sal one time. Or they called you Calvino, of course.
Tell Hayes, hit me up.
Charlie, what up?
I wanted to say Hayes put out I think a new song or something. I heard like a snippet. Sounded great. Seriously, keep going. I was fire.
I just was at so Friday I was just at a performance that they had a place in Northfield.
Really?
The place is fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's a slide in that bitch. Like it's like they one homie shout out to Fliz.
Could I perform there?
Yeah, I don't
Oh my
know when
God.
they when they doing the next showcase.
Okay.
But they did a showcase. Shout out to the homie Simi. Shout out to Sean Poe.
I think I'm not gonna lie. After this album, though, it's gonna be shows like about me at this point. So like I've kind of felt this way. Like last year, we talked about this. Like I didn't really want to do showcases, but like Battleground was something very different.
Yeah.
For like it is completely different. And the way like I felt about Battleground, I was like, this is something I could get into. Like is different for me, and I'm cool with that because I have that hunger, for something like that because I want to pursue art, but like numbers and all that shit don't mean shit to me. And to see this album do what it's doing right now. I'm kind of shocked. I'm shocked.
I mean, I like the fact that they are full tracks versus a lot of people do like a lot of 2-minute tracks.
There are a couple, but like
that's always gonna happen.
Yeah, like I mixed. Can they hear me perfectly? By the way,
They can hear you.
Okay,
I can hear you perfectly.
Love you guys, by the way. One thing that I really
they can't hear you now, Nick. I'm just playing.
One thing I really appreciated, was the overwhelming support that I got from everybody. Because, like, I don't think a lot of people were really like I said, I don't think a lot of people were expecting me to do this with the music. Like, I think after listening to the album from start to finish now, this is so genre bending. And I should have said that last time I was here. Because it's so genre bending.
Talk about it. He's like, I can't talk about it. I don't
I
want to
did
talk
say
about
that.
it.
I don't regret it though. I don't regret it though.
Man,
Because you know
man.
what? I don't understand how, but 92, 90, probably 70, if I'm being more honest, percent of people understood the concept. And I was like, I was baffled. My DMs were flooded after the album release. I was asleep for my own album release. I woke up at 12:40 something. Someone was like, dude, I understand the concept right away. And I knew my true fan base was going to do that. But for other people to get that, I was like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
People really listening to what I have to say.
Now let me ask this. Can you talk about it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the concept?
So no, I was going to ask, do I need to make it through the whole album to get the concept, or will I pick it up early on?
You'll pick it up in the middle. And
Okay.
so the middle, all right. So basically, there's Screeching Torch, Soul Society. There's
That's kind of like the third quarter of the album.
yeah.
Okay.
So basically, there is a break after. There is a purposeful break after Screech and Torch, which I'm supposed to be the Torch, and Naya's supposed to be the Screech because that's why I had her Screech. Like, but the way we did it was interesting because her boyfriend was looking at me like, "Why do you want her to do this?" I was like, "Let me cook. Let me cook. Like, let me fucking cook." He's a dope dude, by the way. He's a dope ass dude. He's an artist as well, I believe, and he actually did want to collaborate. So I think we're gonna get some shit going with that. I know me and Prode after this though, like me and Prode, like the guy who made OGs, we were originally going to have a track together, but now me and Prode are actually working on something that's way more than that, way more than just a track. I can't say anything, but it's
You do have a question that says, "What's the genre of music you're doing?"
emo at this point. I'm not gonna lie, you really will feel that.
I mean, I could definitely see the emo in like the first track. After that, I don't see too much.
Really?
The first track I would say was more emo than
anything. Really?
Everything else was kind of more.
So two things. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I will say this. Okay, you remember that song that I snippet played you today, right? I'm not gonna say the name. Don't say the name. Don't say nothing. I do say in this song that I'm like, I'm making Christian music, but I'm swearing. I'm like, wait a minute, how are you gonna tell me I'm doing this? Are you my auntie Karen? And like, I'm being honest, that music is religious and a lot of introspect, and that was what I wanted to go for because Great had touched on it, but it never got to that. And I feel like putting a demon getting cut up on the cover was a bold move for me because I'm so against Satanism and shit like that. And like, even on the album, like I literally talk about, like, you'll hear it on Vivir, where I'm like, The Illuminati has been trying to approach me, but I've said no, like legit. No.
I would say you would be perfect Illuminati bait, like honestly.
That's my problem though, because I don't want to be, like, I'm very devout to God. I mean, I have a fucking cross on me. Like, I'm just saying, like, you know.
I mean, but this way it's upside down. You know what I'm saying?
Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Yeah, but you know what? There's a reason that I did the cross like this. This is the reason I did the cross like this.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
No, you're good. You good. Actually, I believe I touch on it in the album.
Okay.
But yeah.
No, but one thing I want, another reason why I said, like, I feel like this would be different, like a different experience, like if I had like an edible or something, because I feel like this is music that you could feel, and I feel like under like the influence or something. Whether
do you really mean that though? Like, because
just listening to the first couple songs, that's how I
appreciate that,
and I feel like that's how I felt. But I also like, have you calmed down a little bit? Are you still?
I calmed down?
You sound very angry on the first couple songs.
You're gonna hear all that anger.
So it's more
entire. Yeah, there's a lot more.
But now that the album's over, do you feel less angry? I don't even know if you're angry for real, but
I feel in a way better place emotionally, psychologically. I feel a lot better. I mean, like, there have been a lot of things going on in life that, like, just drama, and I'm like, I ain't got time for it. Like, to be honest, like,
yeah.
So to feel better, it feels great. Yeah, like after I released the album, I felt a weight off my shoulders. I hugged my grandma, bro. I went in, crawled in bed with my grandmother. I was like, Gram, I just need a hug right now, bro. I was like, I just need a hug. Like, I put it out, and like, I hope to God, like, every person that hears this, like, they're gonna take something out of this and like move forward with it. I mean, when I like here's my problem about it for me. I was so vulnerable on the album. Who knows if I'll ever be able to feel this comfortable on an album again. Like, these sounds, dude, were playing in my head months. Like, it can't be described how I felt. And that's why, like, the first post was like, I made this on a different plane of existence, like making We Are Okay. Because remember, that's what this originally was. We Are Okay. WEARE. Okay, just A-O and K. No A-Y. And I feel like when you say okay, that means there's something more to like what you have to say. And that's why I put in that ending. Like, I tease this shit so far beyond than most people were thinking. Like, I don't think you could listen to Look Alive. And for the people who are listening to Look Alive for the first time, not listening to my music at all and getting it, I tied this shit back into the very beginning of my career. Very beginning. Like, there's a song on the album, I can't remember which one it is, but I'm like, make or breaks, I'll be in them planes. You see the planes, the hurdles round, turn into a turtle now, losing self-identity, have me going just to stress and flee. I changed for others, meant betterment and me. You wonder where I could be, why you want to be acting like another one, why do you even bother, as shit just getting much farther as we live in the weekend. I'm thinking y'all tweaking was living in all 4 seasons. I had enough of this fifth one. I was just running them different. It's a lot. Similar Sentiments is probably one of the most bizarre songs on the album. And when Foreign listened to it, he was like, that was a creative choice I don't know if I agree with. And I said, that was exactly what I wanted, because the album was on such a high. I wanted to take it down, and I wanted you to really think about everything I'm saying. I need to throw this off to the side. But like, if I could give you exactly my thought process, is very suicidal making this album. I mean, there were so many songs cut that, like, there was one that like I was really willing to like make a music video, like me like acting like I was gonna hang myself and everything, and not allude to it and use like a dummy and whatever, but like I wanted to be that abrupt with it. I think like
great lines, bro.
Huh?
Lucy said great lines.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Said she really liked it.
Thank you. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Like, all right, so you hear Let's Be Honest, right? Like, Let's Be Honest is one of those songs where you're like, oh, this is a bop. But I'm like, Break Pad, like, he really opened it up. Wonder if the mind could ever token enough. Don't even be on that stove. Might be killed here a stroke. You might just never just know what the fuck is the rope. Like, these this shit was made from like deep anger, aggression, passion that I don't know if I'll ever reach again. But if I do, like you heard what I'm working on right now. You heard that sound I'm going for right now. This is completely different. I don't know how this is gonna go in the next 3-4 years. You get this next album.
Well, I know you said, it felt, this feels completely different. But when I hear it, I honestly hear you. Like
You think this is the most me you've ever heard?
Because it's coming from a core place. And honestly, just personally, like I feel like I'm having a conversation with you when I'm listening to this. Like
that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted.
So I mean, I can understand why you say like, this could be completely different from what you put out, but I still hear Sal.
Everybody always says I overshare, and I do. You know me in person, I overshare a lot because like I don't know how to cope with my emotions. Like genuinely always had to tell myself like, dude, what the fuck? What am I thinking right now? Like I'm thinking so high that I'm not high. And like when I was high, I couldn't think. And so, this album doesn't bring up me being a ex-coke addict. It doesn't bring up any of that because it's not what that was for. What Great was for was to realize like, Devin, if you're going to die, like you really need to tell people how you feel and like why you feel the way you do. And this album, Look Alive, doesn't come from that place. This comes from, I'm ready to die and I'm going to accept my death. And you're going to hear this because if this is the final shit I have to say, then I'd rather let it be said and me go out with a bang than anything else. That was it.
Well, we hope you live, man.
I don't want you to die.
Because I remember when you was here, you said living at 60. And then
I put that in a motherfucking song.
I was just about to say that.
I put that in a motherfucking song.
I don't remember. It's in the top 8. I don't remember what song it was.
It's Vivier.
I was like, bro, we want you to live past 60, man.
But I'm being honest. I'm going to be honest. I still feel that same way because like I had conversations with my friends outside of watching the interview and everything. And they were like, do you really feel like, I'm like, yes, like you're not changing my mind. I've felt like that for a good couple years now. I'm satisfied. I'm content. No, I'm cool. Listen, I am well aware that my art is not going to be for the time being right now because it's so different coming straight out of Cleveland, a Cleveland artist, mind you. What is Cleveland mostly the subject matter about? It's about killing and drugs. That's what it is. It's the next Chirac.
I would say more like fucking bitches,
but that too. But even then, like only Sean, some people like that are only gonna be like. I had
definitely getting some weed though. Definitely
getting yeah, always. Or I'm the plug. But like. Being honest, okay, like Prode, like when I called Prode today, like I played the song for him. He was like, dude, he was like, he was like, your music, dude, like you have evolved and your sound has evolved and your lyrics have evolved. You as a person have evolved from this album. This is not the same person I met originally. And Prode's never met me in person. But even for him was like, I feel like I understand you a lot more. Like I understand your thought process. And I'm like, I wish I could say that, but there were 5 songs cut off this album that I wish I didn't cut them. But you know what? I think it was too revealing of my inner core. And I wanted to keep that wall up as much as I could because I felt like if I would have released those, the perception for me of myself would have been like, dude, I was definitely a shitty person. And I'm not proud of that shit. But like, all the feedback, the responses, the way that everyone has kind of reached out to me and is like, bro, don't like think like this. I'm like, I don't think like this anymore. Like I fucking love life. Like I told, like, you heard me on that motherfucking song. I said, when I'm up, I'm going to get my friends about this hood shit. I swear to God. I fucking swear to God. Mark my fucking words, bro. I told Foreign, I said, Foreign, when I'm up, bro, he's going to be like, he was like, bro, I was like, let me know. I was like, when you need something, bro, you let me know. Because I'm telling you right now, any person who needs anything and I'm up, you're coming up with me. I don't give a fuck. Like, if I believe in you, I'm willing to take a gamble on you. Now, listen, you could be an inherently shitty person, but you know what?
Go ahead, my bad.
No, you're good. Like, I'm being completely flagrantly honest, or flagrantly, whatever, that there is no way I'm ever gonna let the people who I've wronged or who have wronged me or anybody in that matter. I don't give a fuck. Like, I have goals that I'm gonna achieve in the next 3 fucking years. Mark my fucking words. In the next 3 years, and I'm gonna change fucking everything, bro. And you know what? If I never get to see it come to fruition, I put the stepping stones down, and that's fine. And someone will figure it out. That's all I care about.
So Charlie has said the vulnerability is appreciated, which I agree.
Thank you.
I won't say my favorite Jay-Z album is 444, but I appreciated 444 so much because I feel like that was the first time I heard who Jay-Z was. Like, I feel like I actually was listening.
I agree.
To
that's
Sean
my favorite
Carter
Jay-Z album, though.
That's your favorite?
That's one of my favorite albums of all time. But here's the thing. When I made this album, like, what I was listening to was not what everybody was expecting. Like, to be honest, I could not explain to you, like, bro, I had to go listen to fucking Beatles Revolver album to be like, life isn't as bad as I really think it is. Like, I really had to go that place. Like, Quedeca had one of the best albums of the year, bro. Like, Sorry for Haunting You. Oh my god. Like, seriously, y'all don't know who Quedeca is? He's a fucking YouTube artist or star or whatever, and became a true artist. His concept album about being a ghost was so genuine. I don't know. I mean, like, I fucking played one of the songs today, Knots, on my fucking story because I was like, that's how it felt. Like, I felt dead. There was maybe like 3 concepts for this album, but I'll give you the concept. Just completely honest. The album starts off in the waiting room, okay? And the waiting room is like a sort of purgatory, but living purgatory inside your head. Like, that's why, like, it's shoddy. That's why the lyrics are deeper than you think. Like, the way that things sound, all intentional. I have no problems taking that. Some people were like, oh, mixing could have been better. I'm like, I told you a story.
You was definitely louder than the music if we got a nitpick, but that ain't crazy.
I was louder than the music. And some songs. You'll hear some different, but it also was a listening experience for me because the way I made the album, you are to hear the beats in this room, and you're here to hear my voice, to sit there with me and listen to everything I have to say. That's what mattered to me. I mean, the way Ghost Your Ass, I mixed it because I wanted it to sound like I was in a fucking car. I made it in a car. That's what I wanted. So I was like, I'll take that sacrifice to go that far to give context.
I thought that was actually mixed pretty well, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I thought that shit was.
Yeah,
that was slapping.
Really?
Yeah, no, seriously. Seriously. Everything else is trash. Not playing.
No, dude,
throw it in the dumpster.
I feel like it was a lot going on some of the beats, though. Is that purposely?
Yes.
Only because
psychoticness.
Okay, so again, which also went back to what I said earlier, but it also because like listening to it, it was not hard to focus on both, but like the beats, it's so much going on. Like you listening to like the background.
As you get deeper into it, like, it's gonna get worse.
Then I'm like, oh shit, like bro, really spitting though. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, no,
like you really spitting, but like it's so much going on. It's like so much background. Like
that's quotable.
Why I think that's why you said, you know, if he was under the influence, it'd probably like have him zoned in.
But that's the thing. I wasn't under any influence.
No,
he was about me listening.
Listening to it.
Well,
yeah, not you.
But that's what people said about UFO Kid, and I said I made that project. I don't call it an album anymore. I call it a project. I call it art. It's living, breathable art. It's not tangible, technically. It's more psychological because this is like I told people, like, you listen to similar sentiments, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. But like I said, like, you know, I don't give my art just because like they slap a piece of paper and call it fucking art. I ripped my heart, my soul, my arc into this. Like this is an arc that's gonna hopefully change my life for the better, and it has. This album has changed my life miraculously. No one knows right now. Like no one knows the type of people that are coming in my DMs. I mean, literally, like, fucking texted my friend, told my friend, I was like, dude, somebody fucking big that I would never think of was playing the album for their kid in like the fucking thing. And I was like, this is not an album for kids. Like this is not, but they were going through that same mindset.
Yeah, I was about to say something. Sometimes, yeah, it's not necessarily to reach that audience, but sometimes that audience is already reaching you. Like, so
it's not a therapy session though, and that's what a lot of people thought. Like
music is therapy.
But that's what my my post was. I was trying to explain to people like that's what they say music is. It's therapy, right? But to me, no, this is my life,
which is fair.
That's what this tattoo means.
That's
music is my life. That's fair. I keep going.
That's fair. I mean, how you perceive it and how you
this literally covers like where I cut myself as a kid.
How you take it, obviously that that's definitely, it's always gonna be subjective how everybody takes it or digests it. I
have heard some interesting.
It's always gonna be who what the audience is listening to, what they gather from it, regardless of what you put into it, what you said it was. Sometimes it's what they took from it,
and that's why I didn't really want to say what the album was to me, because I was like, if a kid feels like this is talking about a superhero, like then let it be that. I'd rather let it be that. I'm not no superhero, I'm just me. But like, I want people to understand like the reason, like if you meet me ever in person, I overshare or anything, it's because I'm going through it, bro. Like this is not like you take great, right? I'm talking about story perspective, right? That's story fucking perspective. That is to cope with spotlight. That's to cope. This is to cope with self. You're not getting that anywhere else in music nowadays. You're not. It's the same shit slathered, rattered, repeated, battered, and served and baked right in front of you.
There's a lot there. I would agree. I would agree. Definitely agree that there's a lot of the same.
There are artists
there's a lot
that
of
are willing.
Too. Yeah, there's a lot of different too.
Yeah, there are artists that are willing to show this side, but it's very far and few between.
I will say, like for sure, it's definitely different when you're not getting stuff like this often. I agree with that 100%.
Well, like also the thing was like every person who was a feature on this album was a big part, and I take no credit away from them. Actually, Truth called me finally beforehand, like while I was in a store shopping. A little more looking around and spending 2 hours, but I was in my head.
So it wasn't traffic.
No, it was traffic. It was traffic, but I was picking somebody up. But like putting it honestly, right? Like hearing Truth, like what she had to say. I don't think like listen. Everybody's giving this album praise. There is still stuff I wish I put on the album. And fucking Pretty was like, Too Pretty was like, bro, deluxe. Like, deluxe it.
That's what I was thinking.
And I was like, but I don't know how many tracks. There is 45 cut songs from this fucking thing.
Fuck it. Do the Chris Brown. Fuck it.
I don't know what the Chris Brown is.
That nigga 45. Have like 45
no, I would never
songs.
I would never do it unless it's start to finish my life, and I'm dead at that point.
Put it out as Still Looking. Looking alive, Still Looking.
I mean, I'm sure that you could do other like figure out creative ways to put it out though.
Still alive.
Like a song at a time, or
Looking alive.
Maybe make it into like a story or
Louis, what up?
A video or
Well, that's what I was thinking. So we
appreciate you for tuning in, Lucy.
I thank you. I am working on a movie that goes into this way deeper, like way deeper. It's a psychological horror film, and I don't want to say much about it. It's very, very early on. I've still got to find director. I'm going to be shooting it. I'm going to be directing it, but I'm going to get like screenwriter, real good quality shit. But like, it's all going to play to this album. and I don't know when it'll come out. I couldn't tell you. But like it was a realization. So I was planning on dropping an EP, two songs before the album to give context. And then I made this short little thing, which is going to be on the official CD release, which yes, there is a CD coming. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I like that. Hallelujah. Some people might feel that way, but the official CD release, I don't know about a vinyl. I don't know. It's a lot of money. I've thought about it. I don't know. Possibly. Depends.
I mean, all that'll come. You ain't gotta.
Yeah. But
So
the album opens differently. It's spoken word poetry, where it's called Context. It's my own production. It's completely my own production, lathered in beautiful sounds and a space that you really don't know how to feel. It's kind of like the intro to Live Well, Love Much, Laugh Often for those of the OG fans. But it's not. And it goes deeper than that.
What was your question?
Oh no, I was going to ask. You said what you were going to produce in the had a screen wrote. Is that songs that were cut from this album, or that's like a whole new?
I couldn't tell you right now.
Understood.
I couldn't. I to be honest. Now, if I knew, I would tell you.
I got you
straight up. But I don't want to get everybody's hypes up and be like, yeah, he's saying like we're gonna get all these cut songs. Like
movies, Lucy, definitely add me. So I want to talk to you. I got a couple ideas.
You don't want to get musical blue balls.
I'm down.
Again.
Thank you.
Right.
You said what?
You don't want to give people musical blue balls again.
And that was another thing. Like, I was so upset with myself. Like, I was like, guys, like, listen, like, I discounted the clothes. Like, I told anybody, if you want merch, the older merch, the previous merch, I was like, if you want that merch, let me know. I'm willing to work out a price and everything. So I told like everybody from my staff at Enofable, take a break, take a day off, let me handle it all. No one hit me up for the merch. Wasn't until after the new merch drop, everybody wanted discounts. And I was like, okay, that's fair. I understand that because the merch was good. I mean, the merch was good. And I was happy. My biggest thing was a lot of people actually don't know. I produced a lot of this album. And I took the beats that people gave me and stuff, and I added small things, added big things, a lot of things. And that is, it might be a flex in a way, but at the same time, it was like, I told you. I remember.
You realized that was a flex. You said, I produce. Nigga,
you
knew you was flexing. Hey, don't be ashamed, nigga.
Here's why though. Everybody, one of the fans' favorite songs is fuck. I can't remember the name. But it's my own production.
She said shoot her a DM.
Shoot me a DM. You got shit, I'm down. Absolutely, thank you. Appreciate it.
Ooh, that boy good.
Shoot me a DM. I'm serious. Like, I'm really willing to do that.
That nigga don't miss.
But
don't miss.
Under pressure, don't miss.
So my one thing that I will say, so like, what do you guys right now out of 10? What would you currently just give the album?
I can't rate it yet.
Yeah, I ain't listened to it.
I like that.
I like to listen to it all the way before.
So right now, what it seems like people are sitting in between is like 8.9, 9.5.
That's fire.
That's high.
That's fire.
Great was, I believe, like 8.7. So that's already topped in a way. This is me perceiving it, asking people. Like, I've hit up fans randomly and been like, just want to like throw them a little discount. Like, here you go, here's a discount merch. Like,
so if I give you a high rating, I get discount.
No. I give them the discount beforehand because I don't want it to be subjectified.
I'm talking
no,
shit,
you're good,
bro.
You're good. I didn't want to be, I didn't want it to be subjectified or anything because there are random people I don't fucking know.
She said she's a part of the Cleveland Film Commission. All right.
Okay. Shit. Okay, bet.
Thank Germany.
Shout out to Lucy.
Shout out to Lucy.
But like that's why like I was gonna say like this might be a little bit longer of a Timbuk, and I'm sorry. But like
no, you long-winded as fuck. I'm gonna let you go.
Huh?
No, I'm good. I'm fucking with you, bro.
Sorry, I couldn't. It's a little shoddy. I can kind of hear a little bit up, less.
Ooh,
Perfect.
Oh, my bad.
that got real.
Yeah, it got real loud. But let me say this as well. You know, for the one person who hit me up randomly, they were like, "Listen, I just want to know. Like, I want you to
The
know,
world is small in a tiny village.
Cleveland is very tiny,
No,
very tiny."
Cleveland's small, man.
Small as motherfucker. But you know, for the people who hit me up that I don't know randomly and to ask if I was okay, I appreciate that. Genuinely, like, because everybody's
That
like,
nigga asked, that was the first question. He said, "Nigga, do you feel better?" Like,
yeah, no, I feel better. But I'm talking like, well, you met me before, but I'm saying like,
I knew it was up when you go to their ass, nigga. No, I'm just fucking with you.
I knew it.
I'm not saying
I knew
nothing
it-
about that one.
I knew-
But
I knew at the beginning of hold on.
well, I mean, the first song, I wanted you to feel that existential dread. That's why, like, I had Carlos talk. That's my homie. Like, I had Carlos talk in the beginning. He had that voicemail for me, and I was like, I want to use this because I cry. I mean, you see me cry. You see me get vulnerable. It's not something like, dude, I take my passion, my art, my shit seriously. And most people, like, when they're in the studio, oh yeah, that's good. I'm like even I have to battle with Foreign sometimes because I'm like, Foreign's like, oh bro, I don't really feel like this. And I'm like, listen, bro, like, no offense, but I'm the artist here. And like, yeah, we're on, you know, with your equipment and everything, but
Talk
like,
your shit loose.
this is that motherfucking shit. Talk your shit loose. Talk your shit.
She said, in my own country, I'm a nobody, but in the U.S., I am already someone.
Nah, you someone everywhere. Dude.
I gotta quote that. You better quote that. Give me a shirt with that. I fucking need that.
Someone
At the
everywhere.
wild crocodile. She said, later, alligator is what she said.
Later. Hit me up. Seriously. Salvino, CALVINO.SANTIAGO. Instagram. Please. I will love to work.
Salvino Santiago.
Get it. Anyway. But like,
I fucked up that nigga name on the album, nigga.
yeah. And that
He
was
wanted to keep the first take, though.
I actually will keep it too. And you a comedian. And it's
That was right.
And it's kind of
right?
like damn, I got more work to
Right?
do. Niggas don't even know my name yet.
Right. And
Ooh.
that's what the goal
That's
was.
highway
Thank
fire. Highway fire.
Fucking finally, someone got that. Oh, yes. I did that shit on purpose. Just so you know. But anyway,
I still got the footage of that shit, like, and everything. Bro.
yeah, we gotta release that. And in the thing, don't say it, but the thing.
Oh yeah,
The secret thing.
Yeah,
The thing, yeah. Maybe in that thing, you know. But if I, you know, for people to give it so much credit, to give it so much, like, yeah, like, okay, like, I'm not making hundreds of thousands of plays. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck at all.
It's with a C. It's Salvino with a C.
CAL, yeah, CALVINO SENT.
But you spelled the last name right.
There you go. You got it. You getting it. But
Santiago.
See, but it has a nice ring to it. But also, you know, this also further implements, like, so there was a cut song which I made after getting in an argument with Foreign and my other friends when I came back from Florida last time. And it was basically like how perceiving like friendship and goals and things. Like, I brought you up, I brought Smooth up, I brought everybody up, everybody I ever worked with. It was a name drop central, but it was like, you know, I was like, why is it that Ross don't talk to me anymore? Because I feel like the fame has gotten to his head too much. He's too much better for everybody. Or like, why is it that Smooth don't talk to me? Well, Smooth has a family. Smooth's busy. Why is it that Timbuk, you know, gives me these opportunities? It's because he actually appreciates me and looks out for me. Like, why is it that Masek, I don't talk to her because she has her own life and she stepped away from the music scene and doesn't feel it's for her anymore?
I'm the only one big up in my nigga.
No, it's not that. I mean, like, I was like, it's But it's one thing, bro. Like when you hit me up and you told me like about battle, you told me about Battle Royale. Like that was really like, bro. And then you got me to perform and compete.
The compete you was fire, bro.
The compete, bro. I mean, listen. I'm totally.
He wasn't
okay
even
with-
ready. He was like, "Am I competing right now?" I'm like, "Bro, you got this, bro. Just do you." This nigga go up there and kill that shit, nigga.
But, I mean, there is video clip of it. It's on my motherfucking Instagram.
They had to, they couldn't even pick. They was like, "We need to redo, nigga." Like this nigga came with the shit, bro.
But when Bees was like, I don't know anybody that's doing shit like what you're doing right now.
Facts.
And
I mean, that's a fact. Don't nobody sound like you. I mean, that you know that though. And
I just now know that after hearing that, after what B said at that thing, I was like, this really shows
They say your production is crazy. It's because it's definitely different. And they was listening.
But
like,
that's also to appreciate the producers, is to appreciate everybody.
It's not just that. It's what you said earlier. A lot of this shit is rewrapped, deep fried, and
talking about balls.
Like right. But it's shout out to the show Talking About Balls every Wednesday, 7 to 9. But you're coming with something different. Like you coming with something that's one, it's gonna be a shock almost, because you can be like, what is this? Like this is different. And then when you really listen to it, you're like, oh wow, this is actually amazing.
Do you think that's what great was for
it's
people?
I don't know if that's what it was for people or not. I just know what I've gathered from it. I can't speak for anybody else.
Because you've heard a lot of my music.
Absolutely. And your music is different from what you hear, especially in this scene. Like that's the reason why a lot of people want to work with you, because they know that you gonna pull out some shit out of them that they wasn't expecting.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because Naya pulled that day that I put them pictures out, me and Naya, right? That was to tease that there was something else coming. I didn't say what it was, saying.
Hopefully, we're no baby.
That's my friend.
I know I'm talking shit.
Don't give me fucking shots,
bro. If you get shot over me, that's terrible, because I'm a comedian. Nobody
takes
me serious, nigga.
Hey,
oh, you're getting shot.
Naya's man, please.
Nigga, I almost got shot as a comedian, nigga. Like,
but that's somebody else getting shot off your jokes.
It's a cold day in hell for that.
I don't know how I would feel. I don't know if I would feel bad or if I would laugh. Like, nigga, you really did that over.
I mean, you know what? I'd probably feel
like
the same way.
A nigga got mad at me this weekend. So Saturday I'm doing a show.
Talk about it.
Saturday I was doing a show. Oh yeah, I forgot I did leave y'all a voicemail. Nigga, because it was so stupid, nigga. All right, so
what happened?
It was performers. So I got told who the next performer was.
Now you pick with the performers.
No, I didn't pick them. I was just the host, the person.
No, but you pick with the performers. You've done that. I've seen you do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely but
that's part of a comedian's job.
Right. But it wasn't. It ain't just with the performers. I pick with the people in the crowd.
Right.
That's my job. I normally announce this shit when I go. I say, hey, y'all gonna hate me by the end of this night because I'm fucking with everybody in this motherfucker. Yeah. That's just what I do. And it was a guy. He was there, and he was there with his girl. Apparently, his girl was one of the performers. Now, but he was a performer as well. I didn't know that.
No, I'm just gonna
hold on.
Go on.
I didn't know that.
I have an opinion on that.
Yeah, we can get to that. But I didn't know he was performing. Now I was told who the next performer was.
Okay. Which
was shout out to Sweets. I forgot her full name, but shout out Sweets. She had a track.
Right.
And Milan told me who the next person was, so I announced her. Now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She came up with her dude, I'm assuming, because she had on a Flamin' Hot Cheeto suit, and he was Chester the Cheez-It nigga. I don't know, Chester the Cheeto guy.
Yeah, Chester the Cheeto. Chester the Cheetah.
Yeah, Chester the Cheetah. So when I announced her, and he walks up with her, I'm shouting out, "Hey, my nigga Chester up here." I'm just saying my nigga Chester is up here. Like this is Chester. So after I get a mic up, he like, "Hey gang, my name ain't Chester though, gang. You can call me by my real name." I'm like, "Well, what is your name?" And he tells me his name. But he's like, yeah, you need to announce me as my name. Like, I don't know your name, bro. Like,
what? Why be so hostile?
I'm calling you by your Cheeto suit, I mean, by what you wearing right now, as I've done everybody in this motherfucker.
After we get off the air, let me know what this artist name is. So
I mean, it ain't that big a deal.
No, but so I'm aware.
Yeah, for sure.
You know me, I make jokes.
But I mean, so I'm a self-reflecting dude, so I'm gonna kind of speak on that a little bit more too. So you know, he's trying to check me on not saying his name and not stating who he is. Nigga, right. I don't know you. I don't know who you are. Nigga, you're in a full suit with a mask on. How the fuck I'm supposed to know who you are? So
Jesus,
announcing her, and maybe you thought you said Chester the molester. That's hilarious. So I announced her, and he kind of like trying to check me, and I'm like, bro. I mean, if you wanted me to say your name, you could have just, instead of checking me, you could have approached me with saying my name is.
Check the Cheeto.
Right. You could have told me what your name is. Like,
yeah, I agree.
And I still reached out my hand, nigga. I'm TimbukTuesday, and you are, my nigga. Like, because it was unnecessary. Now, the reflecting half of me went and realized that this nigga probably thought I knew he was performing. So he thinking like, oh, well, you just ain't gonna say my name. You're not gonna put my brand out there. This is me thinking later. You know, I want my name to be known too. That's fine and all.
Fair, but I still see it from your point.
The situation is, she was the next performer. I'm gonna announce you when you go to perform, just like I announced her. I'm not gonna say fucking Sweets in the Cheeto, nigga. I'm gonna say Sweets, like I said.
Yep.
And then,
do we know Cheeto Man's name?
Yes, I do. I know his name.
Okay, I was.
I mean, I ain't got no problem with it.
Got it engraved.
I was just one.
Got it engraved.
You can forget that name.
No,
I mean, I know it, but I don't know the full name because there's a whole bunch.
Now let me ask you something. Forgettable.
Look, Cheeto Dust.
Right. But like he was approaching me on some aggressive shit. And it's crazy.
He was probably drinking.
No, I don't think he was. That's just how he is. You could just tell. One, I ended up seeing a post. So I went on his page to see who he was. The niggas is I'm not gonna say he a fake gangster, but that's what niggas is, promoting. But my thing is, nigga, you in a Cheeto suit getting tough. In a Cheeto suit, my nigga. I got on a bear, nigga. I'm supposed to be out here trying to have fun. Nigga, there's bitches in here.
By the way,
and you want to fight me?
By the way, I do like the costumes. I love the costumes.
I mean, he had his woman, but
it's
but at the same time,
right?
Yeah. But at the same time, you know what? Fuck it.
I think you're trying to do that because it's a girl.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
definitely.
I don't know because it was
like that.
You sauce her up like it's Sweets. Hey, sweetie.
No,
tastes
actually,
good, Sweets.
Actually, I said the opposite because she had on the flaming hot shit. I'm like, oh, Sweets, but she come up here looking spicy. I don't know if she's sweet because she had on the flaming hot Cheeto shit.
Right.
So I'm playing off of that. Like,
maybe
you know what I mean?
He was already irritated about that.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. Your personal feelings ain't got nothing to do with me.
I agree.
mean, especially if you thinking I'm trying to.
I fucking agree.
If you think I'm trying to down you because I said her name and not yours, how? And once again, you can come a whole different direction, nigga, because you're not about to intimidate me. If anything, this is going to give you less respect because you're getting mad for what?
Most people. Yeah, but that's my thing.
And I will and. Now in the situation, I handled it was just us. It was loud music, so not everybody can hear what's going on, but you could see the aggression in his movement. But now once that I was still right there, nigga, like you not about to shake me, nigga. Like I'm not scared of you, nigga, especially of something stupid, nigga. Like what? You want to get mad? Like if anything, this makes me think you're weaker.
Yeah. It's a mental game. And that's my problem. It's a game.
Shit was dumb.
It is dumb. And you know what?
Shit was dumb. I just hate stupid
shit.
Shit.
Good on you though for still trying to see it from the other side because most people don't do that.
I mean, that's just me as a person. I'm always going to reflect and to see what the fuck.
That's why we're friends.
Why am I even in this situation?
And that's why we're friends.
Why is this even this type of so I'm like
number one reason right there.
So why the fuck would you even what even got you to this point? Because it was unnecessary.
It was the Cheeto nigga.
Right. and somebody else seen it. Shout out to that homie. he was like, that nigga was trying to get aggressive with you. I'm like, yeah, this nigga said, but that nigga was he in the wrong costume to be trying to get tough.
You know something? It's kind of crazy to me because
nigga breath stink too with a mask on. How I smell your breath through the mask?
My God, stop eating the. No, never mind. Anyway, but look, yeah, good on you for seriously like.
And bro, you know who you are. We can still have the same conversation.
Fuck him.
Watching?
I don't know if he is or not. I wouldn't give.
Oh, if he is, I'd be like,
You like, bro, we got. I thought nigga said something in the comments.
If he said something in the comments, I'd have definitely said his name because you in the comments.
At that point, it's all roast. It's all roast.
But I'm trying to uphold one. I'm trying to uphold his reputation. I don't care about it, to be honest. I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with me. But at the same time,
no, you uphold your fucking reputation too.
I mean, but at the same time, I'm just telling y'all
You're
this
just
is shit.
living
This
in
is shit
existence.
I've dealt with just for off some bullshit.
Yeah,
like,
we don't gotta acknowledge this nigga though, man.
No, we ain't gotta. Fuck that, bro.
Bro, I wish I was in the crowd. I'd have been waiting for him to touch you.
Bro, for real. No, for real though.
When I
let me tell you, I would have fucking jumped off with that goddamn polo bear suit and would have been like, woof.
That nigga was probably your height, but was like as skinny as Steve, Kev. Like, like, and not saying skinny niggas is weak, but like I wouldn't have been worried. Like honestly.
Real bad for you, real quick.
It would have been real bad because if it was me, you, and everybody else that was fucking here, and your homies on top of that, your other homies on top of that, it would have been real bad for me.
Tall and lanky, I'm coming straight to the body. Pause. I'm going straight to the body.
Hey,
like,
yo,
right. I'm destroying his body, bro. Like,
so.
Oh, you see. Oh, shit, go ahead.
No.
We got a couple minutes left.
No, you're good. I did have a couple questions. What song did you stop at on the album?
Assembly
line.
Okay, and you didn't get into it.
No, it's about 30 seconds in. No, we on OGs, so maybe we did get further than I thought. We on OGs.
Oh, okay. So, what do you guys?
I can't give you nothing right now, bro.
Okay, I'll give you about the first couple songs I listened to, but if you want to ask, I got you.
What would? Yeah, I am kind of curious. I guess I am. So I got no hate, and I wanted to bring this up, and I really appreciate everybody. First off, for me being as open about my sexuality is very possible.
He said, "I know you weren't worried. I just want to involve myself."
Good God,
that's how niggas be about me though, for real.
Bro, niggas always want to involve themselves.
No, I mean, but niggas really do ride for me like that though.
Sometimes like niggas want to involve themselves.
Listen, I'm not a fighter, but bro, if anybody fucked you up,
bro, like niggas want to involve themselves with shit. I'm like, bro, this one.
I'm not a fighter, but like, let me tell you right now. Like,
I'm not talking about bro in the comments because I'd involve myself in your shit too.
But so you guys got into OGs, you got into. So you did hear Assembly Line. What did you think about the?
I like the switch up in Assembly Line.
Thank you. Okay, I like wanted to know. Was it
I don't
good?
remember Assembly Line,
so Assembly Line.
He was doing push-ups at the time. So.
Oh yeah.
You good. The Assembly Line beat at the beginning. That's my beat. My prediction.
That's dope.
And Pretty put lame wave, but Pretty is.
I'm gonna give you the full diagnosis when I fully take I really to the lab.
am curious because you've heard a lot more than most, so like you had heard a lot more than most.
I mean, but it's still like when it comes to a project, I like to hear the project full. It don't matter who it is. If I'm listening to it, especially if I'm listening to an album, I'm not listening for tracks. I'm listening to the body of work.
After this, by the way,
for sure, I like the body of work. We at 8:00 though. Please shout out your socials, man. Tell them where they can find you. Tell them about the album.
It's just CALVINO SANTIAGO. I really
nigga, that's already hard to say. Nigga, you spell it slower. CALVINO. We not retarded, nigga. We not.
I am a little bit. SANTIAGO. Santiago.
Something you wanted to say before we left?
I was, on there because we were talking about Ayo and all that. Cam and Mace got their show, so this nigga OJ was dressed as OJ today. So he came in OJ Simpson.
No, I'm saying who was dressed as OJ?
Cameron.
Oh, he had the glove on.
No, he had on like the OJ Bills jersey and the Bills helmet, and they said he came through with the white Bronco.
He said the closed caption said Avialago. That's what I said, nigga. Slow down. Happy Halloween, JG. We shouted out talking about balls earlier too.
Happy Dia de los Muertos. If you don't celebrate Halloween, have a great day. And let me know what you guys think about the album. I'm very curious, but I'm not gonna lie. As much as I hear all the positive reception and everything, I'm just happy the album's out. I'm happy everybody can hear it. I'm happy in general.
Hear the musical blue balls.
I was up at midnight waiting for them.
He definitely did.
I said
he
on
sent me a
silent
message.
drop.
He sent me a message like, "Yo, we ain't dropped." Definitely sent me a message.
You're not the only person. Flooded DMs. Woke up. Was like, where the fuck is this album? You fucking made us.
This me, JG. I'm a polo bear, JG.
You made us hype for no reason. You made us fucking wait. I didn't get a preview. I didn't get a pre-order screen. I didn't get nothing. That's why I fucking got. It was constant. It was negativity, and I was like, I'm sorry.
No,
but that's why I gave 3 tracks. I gave 3 additional tracks. I gave Beeman, Vivere, and another track.
Well, we definitely appreciate the tracks. We definitely appreciate the album. Like I said, once I fully take it to the lab, I will call you. And we will have a conversation about it.
Yes.
You definitely got some shit I'm definitely gonna replay already from what I heard.
Really?
Yes, sir. I'm definitely gonna go sir ass.
Hey, merch. There's that shirt. That shirt.
I need you to make huge nigga sizes.
What size? What size?
I need 6XLT.
6XLT. All right.
I need big ass shirts.
Let me know as well if you want something.
Medium.
I did
medium and shirt.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I did want to shout out this show I'm doing on the 11th.
Hey, go listen to my boy.
Jazzin presents stand-up comedy. It's got Keith Silly as a special guest, as well as myself, Jin, Ulysses.
Yeah.
And Tyrone Gaines, $20 a ticket. Come on out, man. It's gonna be a great time. It's a free food, free parking.
Hey, free food.
So come through.
Free food. Ideal meal.
This has been TimbukTuesday. We appreciate y'all for coming out. Have a good Halloween. Be safe. Give me some Tootsie Rolls, and I'm gonna be happy. All right, y'all.
I was really coming down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Yeah.